Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today you're going to be getting a lot of voiceover from me because today I'm going to be talking about the 2023 Buffalo Runner of the Year series. I thought it was important to talk about this. I touched on it the last video really quick. I just think it's important to talk more about it though. This is going to be one of my goals for the year is to win this series. So, it's a 14 race series, and you can run as many or as few of these races as you want. And each race you collect points based on your overall finish and your age grade or your age group finish. So last year I came in second in this with 35 points. The winner had 69. So I do have a lot of work to go to try and beat number one last year. So let's kick it off next week with the Lockport 10 mile. It says it's Western New York's toughest road race. I haven't run it, so we are going to find out next week when I get there. The next race is Shamrock Run. This is pretty much the premier spring race in the Buffalo area. It kicks off Western New York's St. Patrick's Day, which is a big holiday in Buffalo. And it's a fun race running around the Old First Ward, and they have a pretty good post-race party, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So next up we have the Bunny Hop 5K, and that is in East Aurora, New York. I ran that one last year, and so that'll be a fun race. The next race, number 4 on the list, is the Grand Island Half Marathon. This one is very special to me. The course runs right by my childhood home. It's right at mile 5, and then on the way back it's mile 8. So this one's a lot of fun. My mom always comes out and watches me go by, and so is my brother. So I really enjoy this one. Last year I did this race on 6 days after the Pittsburgh Half Marathon. Used it as a workout for the Buffalo Marathon, and I did pretty well, so I'm looking forward to this one again. And so now the next race, very interesting. They added the Buffalo Marathon weekend to the running series. This event had never had a marathon in it, so you can run the half or the full, but you can collect points in either one. So I think it's really cool that they added the Buffalo Marathon and my number one race for the year into the series. So I think that's awesome. Obviously, this race is really special to me. This was my first marathon I ever did. And also last year, it was my marathon PR. So this course has seen me at my highs and my lows for sure. It's a very easy course, but the weather plays a huge factor around Memorial Day weekend. You can get 80 and humid, or you can get 40 and cool. So we'll see. Hopefully it's the 40 and cool. Up next, we have the St. Greg's 5K in Williamsville. I did this race last year. It was pretty good. There's a good post-race party with a band and some beer. So that's a fun one. Number 7 on the list is the Depew Lancaster Boys and Girls Club 10K. This will be the only race that I do not do in the series, because I go do probably top 3 races for me, just with having fun with it at the Dick Bessel 4K on Grand Island. So next we have the Subaru Buffalo 4 Mile Chase. This is a very difficult race to do well in. There's a big cash prize for the overall winners. So they bring in a lot of people, elite runners even from Africa and all over the country. So this is a very difficult race to perform well in overall, but we'll try. Up next, we have the Ronald McDonald House 5K. So this one is in late July. This is a good race. All the proceeds go to Ronald McDonald House of Western New York, which, as some of you know, just helps young children with medical issues. And so all the money goes to a good cause, and it's a really fun race. Next up, we have the Run 716 15K. And this one's pretty cool. It starts at 7:16 in the morning, so getting that Buffalo base 716 in there. I did this race last year. I came in 5th overall. Really, that was a really tough race. I think it was like 85 degrees and 90% humidity, so that was a tough race. But yeah, that has another good post-race party. And yes. So moving on here, the Checkers Downhill Mile. And they run this on half of the loop of Delaware Park. The mile really isn't my specialty. I think my PR is like 450. It's really not, my distance, but I mean, it's in the series, so we're gonna do it. That's just how it goes. And so then next up, we have the Tom Donnelly Hall of Fame 5K. And this is actually my 5K PR last year. That was one of the best races I've ever had. 16:45 5K. I think the last mile I came in at 5:09. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that race again. And so then next up, we have the Mighty Niagara Half Marathon. I came in 3rd overall in this one last year. And this one's really good because the top 3 get paid cash prize. So last year I got $250 for running. So always good to get paid to run because I do it for free. So pretty good deal there. Paul Beatty does a great job with this race. So yeah, we'll be doing that one. This is me finishing last year. So up next and last on the list is the Turkey Trot. This would definitely be the biggest race in Buffalo. It's on Thanksgiving Day, and it's actually the oldest consecutive race in the world. They even ran it in 2020 during COVID. I think they had 100 to 200 people run it. So they technically kept it going, even though Boston didn't. So yeah, it's a really cool race with a great post-race party, and that's a lot of fun. So we've gone through the series now, and I just thought it would be really cool to just explain, just give a quick touch on every single race. I'll be doing all except for one, as I said, and so the first race is next week, and I'm getting ready for that right now. Training's going well, and I'm looking forward to having you guys along for these races. If you guys could do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. And thank you guys for watching and listening to me talk about these races, and we'll see you next time.